So the defense will start the cross-examination of Sergeant Vusimuzi Mogane this morning at the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial at the High Court in Pretoria. SABC News reporter Sipho, Kekana and video journalist Thabo Mtshweni are covering the story. Let's cross to them live now. Sipho, a good morning to you. I think a wrap-up of what we've heard as we closed off the week last week, and then what we're expecting to hear in court this morning.
Good morning, Naledi. So what happened last week, we heard how the police chose not to charge the accused, that is accused number 1 and 2, Vusimuzi and Mogane, when the police arrested them. And we've also heard that the police continued with the investigation into the Senzo Meyiwa trial with the 2 accused in custody. We understand that by law they were supposed to have been charged with that particular crime before they were arrested, and then they were not supposed to have been put into custody before the police had concluded their investigation. However, what we heard on Friday was that then there was an arrest. So Vusimuzi was arrested on the 30th of May 2020 for drug dealing, while Mogane was then arrested on the 16th of June for a murder case in Kwanongoma in the KZN. We understand that Vusimuzi, a couple of hours following his arrest, then confessed to the crime that he was not arrested for. When he confessed, he then confessed in relation to the Senzo Meyiwa murder that took place on the 26th of October in 2014 in Vosloorus. However, so we have been told that, so we are expecting that that is going to be something that the defense will be zooming in on and interrogating. Following their arrest, the police continued with the investigation into the Senzo Meyiwa murder while they were in custody, and they booked them out on several occasions from the holding cells and traveled to different locations as the police continued to investigate this particular crime that happened in Vosloorus. Let's take a listen to that, Naledi.
What was the reason?
He was supposed to be taken out because he was supposed to point out a herbalist or a traditional healer which he was going to show to us.
Yes.
He took us to that traditional healer.
Yes, where was that?
Palm Ridge. It was in Palm Ridge. Palm Ridge.
Do you know his name?
I'm unable to recall the name.
Yeah, very, very interesting, Sipho. And then what's next in the trial?
So that was the voice of Sergeant Mogane on Friday there. So we are expecting that the defense, he will start cross-examination. The defense will start cross-examining him on that testimony today. We are expecting he will be questioned on why were those 2 accused arrested and not charged immediately. In the instance of Sibia, as I've already indicated, Naledi, when he confessed to the Meyiwa murder, he had not been charged at the time. A few days later, he was taken out to do pointings out at the crime scene in Vosloorus, as well as the Basutung hostel in the same area. At the time, we understand he had still not been charged. We are expecting that the defense will be cross-examining him on those issues. They will be taking him on those issues. There's also the issue of the 18 hours that Ntanzi was booked out for the day before he confessed on the 19th of June that year. We understand that the day before he confessed, the police are saying that he was booked out of the holding cells and he was taken to Western area, and this is where he worked at the mine. And we understand that it was then established at that particular mine that on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was shot and killed, Ntanzi had not been to work. So we are expecting that the defense will then raise the issue of, say, from Pretoria to Western area, how did it then take you 18 hours? He was booked out on the morning of the 18th of June 2020, and he was only returned to the holding cells in the wee hours of the very next morning on the 19th at about 2:30 a.m. We are expecting that the defense will then be saying, how did it then take you 18 hours from Pretoria and to Western area and back? And this is, Naledi, on the back of allegations of torture and coercion and assault that the defense has put to the state to say, and the witnesses that were on the stand, to say that this confession statement that we are hearing of within this trial, within a trial, were not voluntarily tendered. The accused were tortured. They were coerced to sign this particular statement. In fact, according to the defense, this particular statement were brought before the accused already having been typed. We are expecting that the defense today will be zooming in onto those issues. There's also the issue of the statement that Mogane was using on Friday. We understand that Mogane only made this particular statement at the height of the trial, within a trial, and this particular statement was also commissioned by the lead investigator in the matter, that is Brigadier Bongani Gininda. We are also expecting that defense will make a big issue out of this. We are expecting proceedings will start at about 10 this morning, and cross-examination will then start.
All right, great. Serious allegations they made by the defense, and of course a big focus on the chronology of events around the arrests of some of the accused. There's Sipho Kekana keeping a close eye on things for us at the High Court in Pretoria.